And I'm Jimmy Rosevsky.
Welcome back to this month's edition of the St. Clair News Network.
Let's start this broadcast with a calendar report from Elena and Michaela.
St. Clair, today is March 27th, 2019, and as of today we haven't had a snow day since March 4th. Spring arrived last week on March 27th, and we think and hope we are safely out of the woods in terms of snow and weather cancellations.
This year is steadily flying by again. Before you know it, we'll be wearing shorts and looking forward to field day at the end of the year. In fact, it is almost the end of the third marking period.
That's right, the third marking period ends on April 3rd, and report cards will be distributed around April 10th.
We do still have to make up those 8 snow days, so the last day of school is currently Friday, June 7th.
June 7th? Wow, that's far away. Let's talk about some closer events that we have to look forward to.
On Friday, March 29th, we have our annual PTO Chinese auction. Remember, all St. Clair students get a free sheet of tickets, so come out and try to win some great prizes. The doors open at 4:30, and the prize-winning tickets are drawn starting at 7 p.m.
On Friday, April 12th, we will be hosting our annual Hoops for Hope camp.
Peter Cottontail will be hopping down the bunny trail for Easter on April 21st. There will be no school for students on Friday, April 19th, or Monday, April 22nd.
Our last calendar note is the Relay for Life dance. This dance for grades 3rd, 4th, and 5th was originally scheduled for April 12th, but was moved to accommodate Hoops for Hope and will be held from 6:30 to 8:30 on Friday, April 26th.
And that is your March and April calendar. We will be back in late April or early May to tell you about the end of the year. Happy spring!
Thank you, Elena and Michaela, for catching us up on all St. Clair activity.
Sadly, we don't have the sports report this month, but we do have something a little bit different.
Tell us where we're going right now.
Mr. Lobenstein's asking him a science question.
Alright, let's go.
Mr. Lob, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Yes!
Then come here and be interviewed, please.
That's
We're
right.
gonna ask you a 5th grade science question that we got from Ms. Zook.
Okay.
So they're actually learning it.
I think I can handle that one.
Science?
What is the reverse operation of photosynthesis?
The reverse operation of photosynthesis is... How much time do I have? Am I out now? Am I eliminated?
Yeah. What's the answer?
It was cellular respiration.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Off to Miss Lutz.
Mrs. Lutz, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Probably not. Why?
We just asked Mr. Lob a science question. He didn't get it, so now you're getting a social studies question.
I'm really nervous. Okay.
How many crates were thrown over the ships into the Boston Harbor?
100.
No. Do you want to guess again?
Yeah, 3.
No. 342.
Yeah, okay. I was
Luke and Penny, are you guys smarter than a 5th grader?
Well, we're gonna find out. What is the longest side of a triangle called?
Isosceles.
I don't know.
It's called the hypotenuse. No.
Wait, Penny?
I raised my hand. I'm like, I knew it.
The hypotenuse.
Mr. G, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
Well, so a number is divisible by another number if it could be divided by that number without leaving a...
What, do I gotta fill in the blank?
Yeah. A number is divisible by another number if it could be divided by that number without leaving a...
remainder?
Yeah. Good
Well
job.
done. Nice job, Mr. G.
Haley and Lauren, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
Come here.
So there are 12 people on an elevator. On the 3rd floor, 5 people leave and 4 come in. On the 4th floor, 7 people leave and 4 come in. How many people are on the elevator?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I have my final answer.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say 7.
That's right, yeah.
Yes,
I was gonna guess 8. I was like, I didn't know.
Mr. Rumberger,
What's up, ladies?
are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Probably not.
What are the 5 Great Lakes?
Lake Michigan, Lake Erie. Lake Michigan, Lake Erie. Lake Champlain?
What?
Lake Champagne, Lake Champlain. No, you're putting me under pressure. I can't take it.
Yeah.
What are the other two?
Huron and Ontario.
Sharon. I think I'm thinking of Champagne. I'm celebrating.
What is the lowest prime number?
1. Oh, wait, no. Can I answer again?
Your
2.
team.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Good
I was like, they
job.
got it. You're teaching them well.
Emily, Caitlin, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
So,
I'm ready for this.
when your car stops, what makes you keep moving out of your seat?
Acceleration, why not?
Seatbelt.
The answer is inertia.
What was that?
Inertia.
It was inertia.
No, it's Michaela and Alicia, are you guys smarter than a 5th grader? Hopefully.
Alright, this is a math question. Is the square root of 15 less than or greater than 4?
Better than?
Greater than? Less than. Good try.
Nice try.
Miss Gorski, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I hope so.
How many countries are in South America?
15?
Close. 12.
Well
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Well, I taught 5th grade, so I can surely say no. Math is hard. Just got some yogurt today. There's some almonds in there.
No. Okay. Who is the most known American traitor of the American Revolution?
I know this because people call Benedict.
Yeah.
Benedict.
That's the first one anyone's gotten.
Ding ding.
Like Eggs Benedict, I think. What is his name though? Is that his first name, Benedict? Benedict who?
Arnold.
Benedict Arnold.
Miss Jacozzi, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
What is the biggest organ a human has?
The skin?
Yeah, good job.
You and Miss Holly.
Yeah, you and Miss Holly got it.
Yeah, that's because we're best friends.
Yeah.
Best friends wavelengths.
Yes. What was it? Miss Groovy, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Oh no.
What comes next? Family, order, class, phylum,
Genus.
kingdom. Good try.
Oh, you were going backward. Were you going? No, I think I got overwhelmed. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Officer McGrath, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Oh yeah.
True or false? The Mayan civilization existed before the Aztecs.
True.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on.
All right. Am I smarter now?
Yeah.
Miss Blosser, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I certainly hope so, but it could go either way, I'm sure.
So x divided by 8 equals 9. What is the value of x?
X divided by 8 equals 9. 72.
Yeah. Good job.
I am smarter than a 5th grader.
Well done.
Thank you to Kyler, Abby, and all those who participated.
Let's move on to tea time with Madeline and Lily.
Hey Lily, you ready for tea time? we got an issue. Really? Welcome back to Tea Time with Maddie! Go, 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 go! Whoa! This is my show!
Just like every other time we've ever done this show, we will be talking about the top 3 songs of this month.
Coming in at number 3 is Please Me by Cardi B and Bruno Mars.
Number 2 is one of my personal favorites, 7 Rings by Ariana Grande.
And coming in at number 1 is Sucker by the Jonas Brothers.
Which they have made a comeback, which we can talk about that another time. And now we'll be talking about the top 3 songs of last March 2018. Coming in at number 3 is Finesse by Bruno Mars.
Number 2 is Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
And number 1 is God's Plan by Drake. Last time we were on this show, we talked about the top 3 most disliked rappers, am I correct?
I believe so. I believe it was top 3.
And gotten a little backlash on that. To be honest, some people weren't very happy. To make up for it, we'll be talking about the top 10 most popular rappers of all time.
These are our opinions. Personally, I don't know half the names. We kind of just got a list from like Yahoo. We're just gonna say that.
We're not saying, oh, the number 1 most popular rapper is, in our opinion, this dude, because
blame Yahoo. Coming in at number 10 is Lil Wayne.
Number 9 is Juice WRLD.
Number 8, Travis Scott.
Number 7 is Post Malone.
Number 6 is Snoop Dogg.
Number 5 is Drake.
Number 4 is Tupac.
Number 3 is Kendrick Lamar.
Number 2 is XXXTentacion. Have I said that right?
Nobody ever does. Number 1 is Eminem. We're definitely gonna get yelled at by that.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, we need to talk about how Iggy Azalea is trying to crawl out of her grave. She had a one-hit wonder, or a couple one-hit wonders, like Fancy and Work and stuff like that. And then she kind of just went underground and never came back. And we never heard from her ever again. The once popular female rapper, that's sad, Iggy Azalea, has been pushed under the ice these past few years. Female rappers like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj really took her spot, but recently she has been making a big comeback.
On March 14th, Iggy released a music video for her new song, Sally Walker. I think I said that right. It got over 16 million views in just 3 days and is number 26 on YouTube's trending. My concern is that this song is going to be a one-hit wonder for her and she's going to struggle to get her songs back into popularity like she once did. The piano chords in the background sounded very similar to Cardi B's Money, and there has been no feud over that yet, but that can certainly change.
I was on YouTube's trending and I was scrolling through stuff and I saw her video and I had to double check that it was just released a couple days ago because I didn't believe that she has been coming back. And when I first listened to it, the first thing I thought of was, that sounds like Money. It's like the same chords. And she's talking about how this girl thinking she's better than everyone else and how she's gonna get knocked down and stuff. I mean, she could be talking about anyone because she's had many feuds with girls, so I'm guessing Sally Walker is pretty mad about the video, whoever she is. Do you like band merch?
Yes.
Maybe not Ariana Grande's new Sweetener merch, however, because we've hit a little fork in the road. Fans have been very upset, including me, because when I see an article of clothing that's tragic, a little piece of me inside and I'm wheezing.
Fans have been tweeting about Ariana Grande's new merch for her tour, Sweetener. Many fans are calling it weird and cheap looking. Some shirts have weird looking stains on it that were put there for an aesthetic, but really look like an accident. Many of the shirts also have tacky lettering and overall just don't look that great.
It has been called so bad that it's iconic. I mean, who would pay $50 for a shirt with a blue blob on it that says Ariana Grande on it? They're just so tragic. It looks like someone spilled stuff on the shirts. Ariana Grande, what are you thinking? She's trying to be all like, oh, let me make it look like I don't care. Oh, this is my aesthetic. Well, honey, we don't like it. Well, thanks guys for being on my show. I guess you guys
That's it?
I mean, yeah.
Get away!
What?
Thank you, Madeline and Lily. You guys never run out of ideas.
I was definitely not expecting that.
Neither was I. Let's move right along to the Clarion commercial.
You are in need of supplies, but you don't have to think twice. We've got you covered, you guys, so don't even worry about it. Take one look at this place. Everything is displayed, usually open most days, so don't even worry about it. We've got some bands and graphite, so you know the price is just right. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. You want some coupons? Come and get some more. You know you need it, so get up and yeah. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. You're looking for toys, so please come get some slime, look at these. They are good quality, so don't even worry about it. We've also got grippies galore, erasers and so much more, yeah. Just come by and drop by our store, so don't even worry about it. We have sharpeners and brain games, and we're sure that they are not lame. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. You want some coupons? Come and get some more. You know you need it, so get a bit, yeah. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. Clarion, the Clarion, it's our store. Clarion, the Clarion. We have pencils and lanyards and fancy balls too, ooh, so stop by during 9th, cause sometimes we sell food. You can use 3 tickets to get whatever you like, just as long as it's at max 2, then everything's alright. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. You want some coupons? Come and get some more. You know you need it, so get a bit, yeah. Come up to the Clarion, yeah, it's our store. The Clarion, it's our store. Clarion, the Clarion, it's our store.
Every time I watch one of the Clarion commercials, I want to go shop there.
Well, the Clarion should be opening very soon, so you'll be able to check it out.
You're definitely going to see me there.
Let's hear from Luke and Libby with the health report.
Hello and welcome back to our health segment. I'm Nurse Libby.
And I'm Mr. Dr. Luke.
Since it is March, National Nutrition Month, we will be giving you tips on how to stay healthy and improve your nutrition.
First thing is to take healthy choices in your diet. like drinking plenty of water, eating lots of fruits and vegetables, and now that spring is just around the corner, make sure to get outside and exercise.
That's right. You need to get plenty of sleep, and lots of sleep will help you do better on the PSSAs. They'll be here before we know it.
Dairy is an important part of any good diet. Drinking milk will often help strengthen your bones and will help you grow.
Make sure you eat regularly, like having a balanced breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's all we have for you on this month's segment. We hope you follow these smart tips.
We'll see you next time on SCNN.
Thank you, Luke and Libby, for that helpful information.
Let's introduce Caitlin and Emily, accompanied by Dr. Yoder.
Hi, I'm Emily Clues.
And I'm Caitlin Cicero. And we're here to talk to you about academics.
As we all know, the PSSAs are right around the corner.
But don't worry, we have a special guest to give you some advice.
Let's welcome Dr. Yoder.
Thank you, girls, for inviting me to be a part of your latest SCNN clip.
Dr. Yoder, do you have any advice to help us prepare for the PSSAs?
Yes, I will share 3 recommendations for students to prepare for the PSSAs. First, be sure to get enough sleep each night. Eat a nutritious breakfast and enjoy the PSSA pep rally in April.
Not many of us actually like taking these tests.
As you know, testing starts on April 15th and goes to the 17th.
Dr. Yoder, can you explain why we have to take these tests?
As you know, these tests will not tell us about your kindness or your artistic abilities. While we won't discover the variety of talents our students have, we hope to understand what skills they have learned and how they are applied in 3rd through 8th grade math and ELA. Students in 4th and 8th grade will also show what they know in science. We encourage students to give their best efforts so we have accurate information in order to adjust curriculum and classroom instruction. PSSAs do not define who you are or what your careers will be, but you will be able to utilize the results to better understand your relative strengths and weaknesses.
Teachers, if you would like to provide mint chewing gum or mints for your class, you are more than welcome to.
Various studies have shown that peppermint helps a person focus under test taking or any activity requiring concentration.
Dr. Yoder, do you have any advice for test anxiety?
Yes, to lessen test anxiety, focus on calm breathing and positive thoughts. During the test, don't worry about what your classmates are doing or the clock, because you have unlimited time to finish each section. Teacher-approved gum and mints are permitted because of the research showing that they improve focus and decrease frustration. And if that doesn't work, maybe take your shoes off. I challenge you to give your best to prevent feeling stressed.
Thank you, Dr. Yoder, for all your advice.
And with that, our segment is concluded on the broadcast.
Bye!
Thank you, Dr. Yoder, Emily, and Caitlin for the academic report.
We all need to get pumped for the PSSAs. They're right around the corner and we're all going to do great.
You're right. Let's end this broadcast with the Student Spotlight by Kyler, Abby, Zoe, and Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi Coy. And I'm Zoe Zakuski. And we're back with St. Clair Student Spotlight. Last broadcast, we interviewed the 2nd graders and informed you all about the importance of coming to school. And we can all agree that it feels like the school year has just begun, but the PSSAs are rapidly approaching. We decided to get a few 7th graders' perspective on the PSSAs. Lexi, it's not the PSSAs.
It's the PSSAs!
Now, let's get on with the interviews.
Finally, I can't wait!
This month's special guests are Kiara Johnson, Lance McDaniels, and Logan Searfoss. What's your favorite PSSA?
Reading. Science, because I don't have to take it.
Math. What's your favorite thing to do in April?
PSSAs!
Who's your favorite president?
Barack Obama.
Bill Clinton.
Donald Trump.
What's for lunch today?
Pizza.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Buffalo chicken. Mushrooms. Pineapples.
What's your favorite after-school activity?
Basketball.
Fortnite and track.
Football.
What's your favorite genre of music?
What? Oh, sorry. Hip-hop. Country. Hip-hop/rap.
We'd like to thank Kiara, Lance, and Logan for joining us on this month's broadcast. And we hope they made you a little bit more excited for the PSSAs. Good luck on the PSSAs, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Kyler Bowers.
And I'm Abby Luskin.
And we're back with the St. Clair Student Spotlight. Today we will be interviewing a few special 8th graders.
And next broadcast we will be interviewing a few fantastic 1st graders.
But before we begin, we would like to talk about the upcoming PSSAs.
For the 3rd graders, this will be your first time taking them, and for 8th grade, it will be your last.
Either way, the PSSAs are very important and we can't stress that enough.
It is important that you take them seriously.
And do your very best.
Now let's get on with the interviews.
And our 3 special guests are Nathan Kolna,
Tegan Crust.
Hi. And Miss Martin. Just kidding, it's Connor Dempster.
What's up? What's your favorite thing to do in gym?
Flag football. Hi.
Sauce up on the girls in basketball.
Volleyball.
What's your favorite memory from St. Clair?
When I found my desk in Miss Groovy's class trying to get a piece of lead. Well, I fell with the desk.
Probably powder puff and everyone having fun and just working together.
Mrs. Let's trying to kill a bee.
What's one thing you'll miss the most about St. Clair?
The school lunches. Lunches. Miss Gorski's class.
Hang on the road all day, every period, dog.
What high school class are you looking forward to the most?
Lunch!
French class.
Spanish! Hola, amigo!
What's your favorite 9th period club?
Tech club.
Art club.
PE club!
If one of your classmates could be the teacher for a day, who would you choose and why?
Myself, because I get to change my own grades.
Jacob Vigansky because he just kicked us out of the classroom.
Rylan Matlock because we wouldn't do anything.
We would like to thank Nathan, Tegan, and Connor for joining us.
And we would like to remind everyone to do their best on the PSSAs. Back to you!
Thank you for tuning in to this month's edition of the St. Clair News Network.
We will be back next month with all things St. Clair.
Until then, a Florida lean to all of you.